Yo, I bet. Welcome back. We have another video by Umeezy. The Red Pill podcast is everything he preaches against. Usually with these people that I've seen, yeah, they usually like that for real. They preach a lot of things, but they don't really live by a lot of the things they say. Just kind of how they want people to live, but they don't really live by it. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Hopefully it's a good one. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth. And then let's do it.
Can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
Under
and you lick sniz.
under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're
What is
don't talk about my wife.
what does sniz mean? For the white people, I want to know what sniz mean. Or maybe it's an old head term. Please let me know what sniz means. I kind of want to add that to my vocabulary.
You stupid. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I just say?
Wife with the three
Sorry,
baby
doll. I'm
daddies?
sorry. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch making?
South Park
Do
here.
the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to?
your hatred against?
Do the
they,
women that
like,
you try
convince
to?
them that they
Oh, that's
shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie,
they're
did I bring any of your
You
family
call
into?
me stupid.
Did I say anything about your family being stupid, Charlie?
You could.
It's
You could
because
say
Damn.
I'm
more.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed and you know that the
What
traditional
are these
values
like? What are these debates though? I mean, he probably will talk about it, but how does what they're supposedly talking about before even translate to this? Like, why is it this back and forth for real?
try to sell people
Okay.
on our bull
Grown that man
traditional
arguing and
Oh, that was a nasty read. One of the hallmarks of the red
for
pill
no
community
reason.
is hypocrisy. You know, capping in their raps. And every single day on the internet, a new hypocrite in the community is exposed. That is a red pill manosphere.
Okay, that's all
Commentator
people though. A lot of
Andrew
people are
Wilson. If you don't
hypocrites.
know who Andrew Wilson is, well, this is Andrew Wilson.
Can you think of a single time ever in history where women have collectivized and used force to take anything from men?
Not force.
And so, if that's the case and men have a monopoly on force, you're always going to have to appeal to them to not use it on you. Because here's the dirty truth, and it's brutal, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to lie to you. I know that if men collectivize in the West and decide to put women in little cages, there's not a they can do about it. So they really have to appeal to the benevolence of men.
Hello?
And all they
The
do is
but
demonize
the benevolence of man. I don't even understand why he's even using the word benevolence in the same sentence as man, like he's like their god or something. Um, but why is this even a topic though? Like, why is this a topic? Like, who is? Does this make us better than them or vice versa? Like, no, bro, it doesn't. What is he? Why are we talking about this? Why is this a talking point for him?
the majority of countries, women have no
Like, I'm sure he feels really strong saying this. I don't understand.
rights.
In those countries, are they democratic?
No, why do they
Do
need
you
to be?
think if they suddenly were democratic, then that could change? The
I don't
rights
know.
of
Iraq
I
is
think they
democratic
could.
now, and I don't
think
know
in
about the whole
Afghan-
women's rights
I
thing
think
there.
in Afghanistan, if you gave women, if you implemented
If who
democracy
gave
there,
them that? Who?
if men suddenly gave women the right
Oh,
to
if
vote,
men suddenly gave women rights, that's crazy. If men gave women rights, the women could do stuff. I'm fucking razzle dazzled by this argument.
no one
Tell
ever
me
said
more.
no one ever said men were physically weaker or had less of a
Yeah, what is okay? What does that prove though? I'm so baffled. I genuinely don't understand what that proves.
monopoly.
Well, I'm
of vote.
just saying, you're just saying to me that if men gave women the right
Also,
things.
that's a pivot from what I'm saying.
Damn, she's strong as hell. She's strong as hell, bro.
Not. You said if men in Afghanistan suddenly gave women the right to
We're
vote,
talking
then
about-
things would sure change. Yeah, no shit. If a brother and sister,
I've
the
explained
sister
how
can't
you
reproduce,
quantify it.
want a hump, who are you to say they can't, Craig?
Could you defend that incest is good?
Is he talking about cracking his sister? We not even finna do that here. What? It doesn't matter how logically you want to make that sound. It's just wrong, bro. It's just wrong. Like it doesn't matter. I don't even know why it's even a debate.
Because the brother and the sister, they both consent, they continually consent. Is that something that you could defend with secular?
No, there's a potential for harm there.
If you have a higher percentage of people who get married and they have all of those like problems, right? When it's same types of problems, depression, this and that. Wouldn't you have to say, well, then he shouldn't get married.
The question was about incestuous
Yeah, but don't you
people, though.
understand the point here? The entailment is, if your only objection to it is, well, it could possibly cause you to become depressed, you would have to apply that to all interpersonal relationships, of which, if they break up, the person could become depressed.
Man, oh man, that's some of the worst content I've ever consumed.
Yeah,
Listen,
what?
Andrew Wilson is in the headline for different reasons, and I will say this is a large part of the reason why the entirety of the red pill community is dying. One of the main
Hey, bro, these folks just really wanna be heard. They really wanna like feel important for real. That's probably why they even come up with things like this, because nobody is sitting here wondering this. Nobody is sitting here thinking of this. You know what I mean? Like, they just have too much free time on their hands, and they just genuinely wanted to start an argument for real.
in the red pill and manosphere community is criticizing women with kids. We've seen the criticisms before on the No Fugazi podcast, Fresh and Fit, hell, even Kevin Samuels. Women with kids are
R.I.P.
kids and not fit for men to be dating. Hell, even Andrew's podcast made on the Whatever podcast has made the similar sentiments on the same show.
Eventually, down the line, there's going to be an expectation if you're in a relationship with a single mother. The single mother is going to expect the guy to provide, not just for you, but for the kid. And so that adds like sort of a double duty to provide for a child that's not yours. The issue with that, though, is there's all the responsibility, but none of the corresponding authority. So she might expect you to provide, but she might not allow you as the guy to have any authority over the child. To me, if you're going to be responsible providing for a child and you're going to step in as a stepfather, you aren't given authority over the kid. Like, most single moms are not going to like allow you to discipline their kid, but they will expect you to provide for their kid. So it's all the responsibility with none of the authority.
It's almost like these platforms get like pampered.
I don't know how y'all feel about that for real. I guess it really just depends. Like, everything is not like a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, depends on the family. It depends on the relationship. It depends on the person and how close to that is. If I am going into something like that and I'm the stepdad, I don't really feel comfortable disciplining someone else's kids. But that's just me, though. Like, I genuinely wouldn't feel comfortable hitting or touching them. Maybe telling them to go somewhere, or go here, or move out the way when they're in trouble, or tell them not to do that. But I'm not really finna put my hands on them. I don't really think that's like my place for real. To me personally, just it's a comfortability thing, to be honest. It's just out of respect for whoever I'm dealing with and whatnot. I don't know. I think it's more of a morally person thing, but you know, yeah, you see how those go hand in hand anyway. So I don't really know. It really depends. Sometimes when you do take care, when there is someone that has a kid and you get with them, like, if you're taking care of them, you have to take care of them as well. So it's kind of like a package deal. Like, you sign up for it. But me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it. That's just me though. I don't know what these other, I don't know, super Americans think, but
Single month to say to themselves like, hey, this is the narrative that we're pushing with these specific talking points, because they use everything the same. And this is where it gets tricky in the red pill community. A lot of the times the stuff that they talk about are anti their lifestyle. Some of the key bullets and talking points of this community, women aren't shit, men are superior, you got to get a lot of money, etc., etc., don't date 304s, are
no, please get your money on. Everything else he said, whatever. But please get your money on, though. Just saying, you don't have to be rich, but get your money on for sure.
Live in their actual lives. And Andrew is no different. Maybe a different face than the ones that we've criticized before. No Fugazi, Myron, Walter, whoever else in the red pill community that's been exposed for living their lives. He's just a different face in New Day. So when he got called on his platform about having these people, he turned into the same exact emotional creatures that he tends to.
Because they're all like that, though.
Very hard to watch.
Yeah, they're all like that, though. That's why they talk the way they do and everything. They're all like that, and they're all right, and they don't really like when someone they see as below them say something, because it's like, why are you questioning me? So of course they get emotional, and they act like that.
Wife, you stupid bitch! Shut your mouth! Shut your stupid mouth!
Your wife with the 3 baby.
What did I just say?
With the
Sorry, doll. I'm sorry. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try
What?
to
The women that you try
show
to.
your hatred against?
Do the women
they,
that
like,
you try
convince
to?
them that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie.
The reason why I can't respect Andrew in this situation at all is he, unlike others, aren't even attempting to justify or say, hey, there are exemptions to rules or make up any sort of philosophy or theory. He goes to fifth grade antics mimicking this young
Yeah.
woman and then goes on to call her all types of names.
Yeah.
He says, don't talk about my family, when literally the purpose of these platforms and podcasts
Let's
is
talk about
giving it to
family.
young girls talking about their family and trying to get to
Yeah.
the reason as to why.
When he started talking about his family, he feels some type of way. It's also like they, what's the word for it? Like in some ways they see themselves in a better place, in a higher place, and they think they have some like false authority. So they'll try to apply that to other people, but they won't really live by it. It's more of like the like when you tell your younger sibling, or I don't know, your younger homie, or someone that in some ways look up to you, like do as I say, not what I do type thing, like, you know what I mean? They all think they're better than or bigger than the program as is, so they don't think that rules can apply to them, but they want everyone else to follow them. You know, some strange individuals. They might be almost there with Preds, because I think they're really unnecessary.
They are who they are, to unpack the difference between men and women. Andrew, you talk about people's families all the time, but now that the shoe is on the other foot, you turn into an emotional baby. Which brings me to my second point about his hypocrisy. Andrew and the entire Red Pill community oftentimes talk about how women tend to be more emotional, and that in the face of adversity, they always lean on the emotional side of the conversation.
Yeah.
Every time I see Andrew Wilson being in a debate in which he is clearly either losing or is just trying to
He gets emotional, yeah. So I mean, he's more female. Most of them are men with female antics, for
We'll be
real.
to leave at 6 p.m. So for anyone who is leaving or who is watching and not 6:30, because I have a lot of reasons.
I mean, you agreed to do
6:30.
6:30.
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, I have some health issues. I just sitting here for this prolonged period. I was not told.
Look, you a grown ass woman. Dead ass, you a grown ass woman. Leave at 6. Who are they to tell that she can't leave at 6? She may agree to 6:30, but she got other things that she need to do. Cool, we're all adults, bro. Why are they doing that to her? For real, like it's a like, nah, bro. The hell, she got some shit that she need to do. She a grown ass woman. Fuck out of here.
By the way, that this was going to be 3 hours. I thought it was going to be an hour max.
We didn't specify that it was going to be an hour max.
I actually was very poor communication on your end. But anyways, I'm telling you that I will
Not
be
poor
leaving at 6.
communication on your end. You're going to your show and didn't bother asking how long it was going to be.
I mean, again,
you have a different
I
assumption.
have health problems.
Yeah, but why
I
would
mean,
you
are
have
you
a
serious?
different
Like, are you
assumption?
fucking
I'm fucking serious. Why would you have a
I
different
health
assumption?
issues.
How would we know that?
I'm telling you now.
Oh, you're fundamentally a dishonest person.
I mean, that's just kind of something that you don't want to disclose because it's a little embarrassing.
Are you cry?
Look,
Oh
strong
my
woman
God.
asking
I thought you were a strong
look,
woman.
I hope you guys have a really good day. I'm leaving.
Hold on.
No.
You
We're
gonna
not
cry?
asking- Hold on.
I thought you were a strong
Kylie,
woman.
All right.
Shouldn't,
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
predominant
Wow.
bring
women, do they know
Charlie,
that
did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years
What a-
older?
Did I bring
what a
your
bro.
family into
What a
anything?
weirdo.
Did I say anything about your family being stupid, Charlie?
You could.
It's
You could
because
Some people have never been like in anything in their life, for real, or in any type of altercation, or even really been outside, for real. Because there's no way that, or maybe there's no way he's talking to a man like this, bro. Like, boy, whip his feet. Come on now.
better than you, Charlie.
There's no way that you can really sit there and justify being a big, strong, manly man, you know, not getting emotional.
And bullying
etc.,
women at the same
when
time.
Presented with actual facts about your life, you can't even stand on it. And
Bro, can't even stand on it like a
it's
real man.
Literally hypocrisy by definition. It doesn't make any sense to me. I would have rather had Andrew sit in there and say, well, you know what? I actually found somebody who made me feel as if there is an exception to the rule, and it is possible. But generally speaking, don't date single mother. I don't know. That would have been a better way to phrase it. But with how much energy he speaks about these different situations, to go behind closed doors and not live that actual life is super weird and disgusting to me. And I think that the woman debating Andrew that got him so upset actually kind of hits the nail on the head about his whole life and the entirety of the Red Pill community.
Better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay,
on are bullshit because
let's
you
go
are not a
through it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through
That's
it. Chuck.
None of
facts.
these guys are traditional men.
None of them.
Anybody holding a mic, claiming to be a part of the Red Pill community, claiming to be a part of the Manosphere, claiming to be a part of this organization that pushes against.
But I don't understand why they want to be a part of it. Like, it's dead ass so lame. Like, it's so lame, bro, and it's so much hate, and it's so unnecessary, and they don't even believe the majority of it because they don't even live by it. So why?
These rhetorics and ideologies of modern Western women talking about men's self-help and men's improvement, etc., etc. None of them are traditional men. They all got successful off of rage baiting and working a social media algorithm. And day by day, their lives get exposed to the masses. And it's okay.
And they don't
The
like
masses
it.
would understand that there are situations and circumstances that aren't gonna align with the ideal picture of masculinity, whatever the hell that is. But you can't be the one peddling this information while simultaneously in the background living a different life. I wouldn't want a trainer yelling at me over and over again about my diet, my exercise, and my health, while then going home eating Snickers, ice cream, cookies, and cake, and working out, and
Yeah,
not
that's
sleeping
facts.
properly. And especially when we
That's oh damn, my bad. That's
the Red
facts.
Pill community, the Manosphere community, all these communities, people like Andrew Wilson are leading into real life impact and effects on young men in society. It actually is very disgusting, disheartening, and alarming that in 2025 they are unraveling at the seams only after they've done years and years worth of damage that probably cannot be fixed. But I'm here to tell you that those Manosphere guys like Andrew Wilson are not real. They're not even halfway living in their truth. They're actually embarrassed about their lives. Hell, that's why he's not even going up on this mic and saying, yeah, that is my family, I love them. No, he's embarrassed about his situation because it completely contradicts the e-mess that he is selling on the internet. I'm here
Yeah.
to tell you,
It's
Andrew
all like
Wilson
messing up
is
his brand.
exactly who I have displayed in this video. He is a grifter. He is a beta male. He is an emotional baby who doesn't live his life. And more importantly, he's a weak excuse for a man. Somebody who can't even open up a pickle jar.
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar?
Those are olives. We're not gonna disrespect pickles.
I gotta grip it.
Oh, I mean, oh, is that the girl from the debating show with Charlie Kirk? Yeah, she's hella cool. Damn, what was I gonna say? Yeah, bro, I ain't taking no advice from a man with a beer gut. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Getting that gym, feel me? Not even getting that gym, bro. Just look decent.
Andrew, if you can't open it either.
And grease the whole top of it.
Yeah, this is a wake up call that you need to hit that gym, my boy.
Literally slippery.
Respectfully.
I'm supposed to open the pickle jar? Grab me a paper towel so I can dry the top of it off.
You're the big strong man. There you go. Come on.
I can't grip the fucker. Like, I gotta have a way to grip it. I gotta grip it. Try it. You fucker. Bullshit. I'm supposed to open the pickle jar?
Oh my god. Anyway. Oh wait, hold on. Damn. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully y'all like it. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about it. And yeah, check out the rest of the videos. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth.